welcome back to Bomberman. Bomberman, Digi bros.
Whoa, we're on planet 4. Mazone, dog.
Yo, don't let me get in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. Wait, aren't there only 4 planets?
No, it's 5.
Oh, okay. But we are. Oh yeah, we were fighting the
Oh,
boss.
fuck. No! I was like, wait, I thought we beat this guy. No.
Of course not. I guess
No.
it's like a cute furry girl. It looks like.
No, she's a hideous furry girl.
Oh yeah, she is weird. Never mind.
Ah, the bombs are inescapable, man.
What's what? It's been a week probably since we played
Something
this.
like that. I don't fucking know. It feels like eternity, and yet no time at all.
Yeah, you've been
Life is miserable.
You've been languishing in lack of work.
Yes.
You were already in that state on the last recording.
Yes.
But now it's continued to be.
I
that
haven't
way.
worked today since that last recording, guys.
Where have you been? What have you been doing? Just hanging out at
hanging out at Hope's house.
Yeah. Anytime
Just
you're
like
not
hanging
here,
out with
right?
Hope is great, but I also have that sinking feeling like when I'm hanging out with her, I'm not getting anything done, and I'm not looking for jobs or doing anything creative. So it almost spoils the fun when I've got no fucking work.
Yeah, not working's a problem.
It's the biggest problem in the universe. There's not enough fucking work.
Yeah.
There's not enough goddamn work for poor old fucking me.
Yeah.
And it's the worst. That is the root of all evil. That's the root of all my problems.
Yeah.
And my job relies on other people bringing me opportunities.
Well,
now I'm looking for more jobs on Craigslist because I can't rely on anyone.
Well, this show has gotten off to a very downer start. This is the Let's Be Depressed About Millennial Issues
very
show.
fucking huge doubter.
Yeah. Just like, as you were describing that, it suddenly occurred to me, I'm like, this is a show people watch to relax.
Is it?
I think so.
Is that the biggest motivation, that they just watch it to hear us talk about shit?
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, but being depressed and having a fucking miserable life issue is relatable. That's what our viewers come for. They come for
Relatability.
Relatability.
You think?
Yes, we haven't had a fucking Victor's life is going wrong in a while.
Yeah, I guess it used to be normal that your life was always going wrong,
Yes.
and then suddenly you got all happy and chipper and shit, and now it's.
I still am. There's just also a sinking fucking dread that I'm only gonna make $50 in the month of December, and that would be a problem.
What are you making $50 off of?
There's one thing I'm supposed to shoot a play, and that is the only job I have lined up for December, and I'm supposed to get like $50 for like an hour of work.
Well, that's pretty good pay for the time.
Yes, but it's only $50.
Yes. That's why I'm
not
fine.
income.
I am fine. I am fine. I am fine. I just need $100. Is that
Which
song
is like-
starting to feel real to you, Vic?
Sure, yes.
From you and you and you.
The thing is,
and you
I
and
will
you.
be fine. Like, I have a ton of money saved up for rent and everything. Like, I'm
Right.
like, it's not gonna hurt me. But just the fact that I can go a month without making any money is like terrifying. And
Yeah,
then, like, I have
that
some
would scare
jobs.
me.
You know, I already have more stuff lined up for January. And like, if shit goes right, I'll be working fast again in January, and it should only go up. But just the fact that I can have no work is it's terrifying, you know? Like, and there's just nothing I can do about it. It's horrible. It just fills me with dread, and I can't stand not working. I'm just sitting here fucking around rotting.
You want to work for me? You want to edit a video? Can you
Stealing
get
work
that
from Davoo.
desperate?
I am pretty fucking desperate right now.
Davoo's gonna be gone for like 5 days later
I
into the
see.
month because he has to go home for Christmas.
I see. Maybe I'd edit a video for you because I'm pretty fucking pretty desperate for December.
I don't know. I don't have any videos lined up that I
Mm-hmm.
could assign you that I wouldn't.
I fucked up because I basically stopped working shooting basketball games and stuff because like they got a new manager there and she started putting out schedules like the entire season at once.
Right.
So it was like, I don't know if I'm going to be available in fucking December to work games. So I didn't, like say I was available for anything, and then all those fucking positions got filled. And so now I can't do that. And that was always like an easy fallback when I knew I wouldn't have work for a little bit, was like, schedule a bunch of basketball games the next month. Because that's how it used to work. But now I don't fucking get any of that, and that's a pain in the ass, because I would have, like, You know, there's no way if I can fucking know if in 3 months I'm gonna have work or not. It's frustrating as fuck, man.
It's a pain in the ass, for sure.
I got an interview with some people tomorrow for, like, you know, some people trying to start up a fucking media group or whatever, and then, like, I found their ad on Craigslist, and I was like, alright, they're trying to get a thing going, and then, like, the dude talked with me on the phone, and he was like, oh yeah, we'll interview you tomorrow, and then he, like, sends me, like, a video of, like, a thing I guess one of their team members did. It's like this fucking horrible rap video, and I'm just like, this is the shit I have to, like, stoop to because I can't get any work, like. But then I should do it anyways because it's networking opportunity, and, like, I'd at least be, like, worlds better in quality than the people they have working for them. But then I'm like, I'm gonna have to come up there and just be like, are you guys actually gonna fucking, like, is this a full-time thing? Are you guys actually gonna pay me up front, or is it gonna be like work for us for a while and then eventually everyone will get paid? Because I can't fucking afford that. Like, I need a job. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. You're sucking shit at this boss.
Yes, I really need to go back and get more bombs and like lives and shit, right. So that this will be easier. Because throwing one bomb at a time is not easy with a tiny fucking blast radius.
Yeah, we've never really explained how power-ups work in this game, in this show, but it's basically like they increase either the number of bombs you can throw at a time, or the blast radius of the bombs, or your health, and
fucking
then if you game over, you lose your power-ups, or is it just if you die?
Yeah.
So
well, you lose like one power-up per death, basically.
I see.
And then if you game over, you lose them all.
Right, but you can go back and play levels and, like, get powered up again and then come back to go fight.
Maybe I can drop a bomb and while those are chasing me, and then blow them up. Nope.
Bombs take forever.
They're a bitch, man.
There's also power-ups like timed bombs. Are those in this game? I think, maybe.
Yeah.
They're not timed, but remote detonate bombs.
Can't hurt that bitch. Can only hurt the Spider-Man. Guessing when I kill the Spider-Man, she's gonna do something.
Is there nobody to tell how many fucking hits it has left?
No, there's never is. All the bosses take 1,000,000 fucking hits, and there's no way to tell when they're gonna die.
Yeah, I'd say you should just go collect some power-ups.
I don't know if these are even gonna help, because, like, I know there's some way I can get an additional health, but, like, it's hard. And whatever level I go to, I might eat shit on it.
Just go to an easy level.
I guess that's true.
Go to do some Bloodborne-esque grinding, like grinding for blood vials. Just
I just gotta get good at dodging all this shit.
If you think you can do
that.
that,
I'm done bitching about my life. Fucking making a big deal out of some shit that I'll probably be fucking happy again in a month or two. But whatever. It's just it's a difficult time, man. It's a stressful sitch.
So, I compounded your stress today.
Yes.
Should I talk about that?
I guess. I mean, I don't fucking care.
So alright. So, you know, Ben and Devu moved in. We made this big, we all moved into the house that, you know, we'd been living in before, but my parents moved away, and they sort of left us the house. We got Ben and Devu. We're all splitting rent between me, Victor, Shade's girlfriend, Ben, and Devu. I pay about $40 more than anybody else, or whatever.
Yes.
But so the idea of the situation is that it's very inexpensive because there's so many of us under one roof, and what made this work was that Shade's girlfriend moved into his room. Because we didn't have enough rooms to split it enough that it would be, like, really cheap, you know?
Yes.
Like the ideal number of people was 6, so that we could split the rent 6 ways. But we weren't sure if we'd be able to fit 6 people, because we only have 5 rooms. But then, because Shade and Amber are sharing a room, they was like, cool, this works out. Well, of course, the biggest questions of, like, how this was going to work is, like, you know, if Shade and Amber don't work out, or if she can't pay rent, which has kind of been the case the first couple of months because she didn't have a job yet, or if Victor moves out to go live with Hope next year, or, like, if this and that happen, it could, did it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus, now I gotta fight her.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna happen.
like if any of those things happened, then it would disrupt the balance of our cheap rent. And like the only way I was able to get Ben to move in was by promising his rent would be super fucking cheap, because Ben's a cheap ass. So he even pays less than everybody else. That's why I pay 40 more, is because I ate 40 from him just to get him down here.
Yeah.
So like this whole situation is predicated on the rent being cheap, and you know, Ben, in spite of how cheap the rent is, has not been happy with the place, because Virginia Beach, there's nothing to do. He has no transportation, and you really need a car to live here. It's the kind of place where you can't get around without a car at all. You know, Shade's girlfriend takes a bus to school. It's an hour-long bus ride for her to get to school. Pain in the ass. So yeah, there's nothing really to do and nowhere to go. And like I kind of have had a problem with that for the last year and a half, but like I saw it as, well, you know, what's more important to me than having things to do is that we're going to move everybody in, and we're going to have this cabal of creators, and we're going to be able to build a set here, because this house is so big, we were able to build an indoor set, and like, yeah, we've got all these means to do all these more advanced projects and shit. But now that everybody's here, we haven't really been doing all that stuff.
Yes.
Like, well, you know, because, okay, like, for Ben, like, part of the incentive of, like, me, like, I told him, hey, if you move in here, I'll be able to give you more work, because I can hire you as my full-time artist, you know. I've commissioned him for 3 things. He hasn't drawn any of them yet. It's been 3 months. So Ben has not been a reliable source for me, like, you know, hiring him for work and stuff. Devu's been editing all these videos for me, but, like, you know, you can hurt her platform she stands on. It looks like.
Well, then she
maybe
just
only
fucks
from the
off,
bottom
yeah.
or something. But yeah, so Devu's been editing all the videos for me, and like we were planning that when he moved in, we were gonna start doing like podcasts and vlogs together and stuff. Particularly like vlogs using the set. We haven't really done that, and I haven't really had any good ideas for it.
I see.
Like, I had this concept that I was going to do these certain types of vlogs that were going to be for the main channel, but like I haven't actually had any inspiration of like how I want to do them or what exactly they should be, and I kind of lost interest in the whole vlogging thing, you know. Like I was super into it when I was into Casey Neistat like at first, but then I just kind of like, it's not really my style, you know. And I don't think me and Devu have like a great like on-screen chemistry together, you know, the way that me and Jesse do. Like, I just don't think it would be like something so amazing that it would be like life-changing, you know. And we never quite finished the set, so we basically used it for Plebe and the Weeb and the stuff at RadCon.
And finishing the set is all on you. All it needs is whatever posters you want.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what to do with it. Like, I don't know what I want it to be, because I don't have any
more of those like the ones we did with Berserk.
Yeah, but I don't have any ideas for those.
Yeah.
I have no plans for those. Like, the Berserk one was a stroke of inspiration. I haven't had any inspiration like that, you know? Especially because I don't... Like, when I came up with this idea, like, my plan was we'd do vlogs about, like, current anime and manga.
Yes.
Would be, like, kind of the idea.
And then you don't keep up with any current anime.
Well, I hate keeping up with current anime. And I kind of see it as, like, that would be almost a betrayal of what I stand for, to talk about current anime that way. And, like... I'm not interested. I just don't want to do it. You know, like the way the vlogs I had envisioned, I don't want to do. And so point being that the whole having this big house where we could build a set has not been as glamorous as it seemed like it could be. You know, like
of course.
Well, I also thought you were going to use the set. Because you made it out like, you know, when we built it, you were like, oh, it's going to be useful for me too. But then you haven't done anything with it.
I think in the long run, like I didn't think I'd do anything immediately, but like...
It's been 3 months. That is the long run.
That's not the long run to me at all.
My life.
I thought you'd be doing more in it.
I always think of my life in 3-month chunks. I've mentioned this before. I plan 3 months ahead, and I remember 3 months behind. And it's been 3 months, and I haven't used the set. So clearly, it's not that useful. You know, like it has not served any greater purpose than being the place where we did Plebe and the Weeb. And we'll use it for that again in January. You know, it'll find some use when we do RadCon 2, but like it basically I thought that I was going to do a different kind of projects than what I've been interested in doing. And you know, having Devu around has been great because we get stuff done faster and more efficiently, and he loves it. He loves being here. You know, he just loves not living at home with his parents and like the whole lifestyle that he's got now. So, You know, regardless of whether we did any more vlogs, the Voo's satisfied with the fact that he moved in. And Ben's just a great roommate. I like living with him, you know. So so it's cool that we all live together, but this house has suddenly become like maybe not where we want it to be anymore, you know? Like, because I'm not attached to anybody who lives here except for you and Shade. You know, like I don't hang out with any of our friends anymore, like at all. I just hang out with Ben and Devu, and there's nothing around here I care about. And the house is like, not only are you probably going to move out, thereby raising the rent $100, and we probably won't be able to find an easy replacement, but Shade and Amber might not work out, and that will, you know, raise the rent another $100, and we don't know if we could find it. And we definitely can't find a replacement for Amber. If she leaves, then we totally can't find her someone, you know. So in light of all that, it's quickly started to look like maybe we should take this whole operation and move it. You know, Ben hates Virginia Beach. I kind of hate Virginia Beach at this point. There's nothing to do. And I'd like to move somewhere that there is stuff to do. So we were talking about possibly moving to Austin. And if not there, then maybe Portland or Seattle. Somewhere cool. Somewhere cooler than here. But not as expensive as New York or LA. Because those are a bit much. And I told all this to Victor, and Victor was frustrated. Because he...
a frustrating scenario.
Because Victor also doesn't want to live in Virginia Beach, but he's sticking around because he's with Hope.
Yes.
But, you know.
I don't want to go on here and fucking talk about personal shit, man.
Yeah.
That's like... Figured. I don't want Hope, because she's going to listen to this, to hear this and, like...
Feel like it's her fault that you're
Yes, exactly. Because it's not.
Right. Well, there's also just, you're interconnected here. You have to start over.
Yes.
You or Hope, you have to start over. I don't have to start over anywhere.
Exactly. You can just fucking up and move.
Yeah, I can completely Rolling Stone my... And I have always been saying, like, hey, I can do my operation from literally anywhere. Like, if I wanted to start traveling the country, like Kane from Kung Fu, I could do that, you know? Fucking, oh my god. I was... another thing that inspired me in a big way is fucking Noah Caldwell-Gervais. Do you know who that is at all? He's a YouTuber.
Familiar from you, yes.
He's a guy who does video games analysis, like really long form stuff. But he's obsessed. He's like a long time obsessive of travel books. Like any book that's about like the road and like the Great American Road Trip. Yes. Like he's super obsessed with that. And he's read like every book in the genre. And he spent the last 10 years putting together like a Volkswagen bus. And him and his fiance have finally finished the bus, and they've just literally cut all ties and are going to live on the road. And like, cause you know he makes his money through Patreon and YouTube, so he's like, yeah, I can do this job from my car, and we're just gonna.
Oh my god, I did it!
Finally!
Holy fucking hell! 0 points? Fuck you!
Yeah, the timer was clicking down the whole time.
Yeah, but I beat the fucking level, man. That was hard as hell. Fuck 0 points.
Well, it wouldn't have been hard if you had power-ups. As hard. But anyways, so yeah, Noah Caldwell was like, yeah, I quit my job, we sold all our shit, like we're just leaving, and we're gonna go live on the road and make travel vlogs and YouTube videos from the road, and that's gonna be our life from now on. And I was like, what a fucking badass. What an absolute badass. Literally living the dream. He kept re-emphasizing that. I'm literally living my dream. Like, this is all I've wanted for 10 years. And I was like, you fucking go, Noah Caldwell-Gervais. Your audio editing will probably get even worse somehow, but at least I can respect what you're doing.
YouTube is just a superior fucking way of life, man. It's frustrating as hell.
If you got in on it, you could have this all, Vic.
I just don't know where I fit in the YouTube scheme yet. If I could fucking figure that, if I could answer the $1 million question, then it would change the fucking life. It would be so much easier.
I mean,
then I could, if I had that as a backbone, I could just fucking confidently up and move to New York with Hope and like have a fucking income when I got there.
Well, do you think she'd want to move to New York?
Yeah.
If you had
we want to move to New York.
I see.
It's just like, you know, it has to be a logical feat that is reasonable to do.
Yeah.
We can't just fucking up and move and then, you know, just like make it work.
Well,
like,
you could pull a Casey Neistat and do exactly that. That's what
well,
he did.
there's a difference here because everyone who does that, they're single when they do it.
Yeah.
They aren't.
That was kind of why he did it. It was because he
Exactly.
became single and like was like, well, I guess I'll go to New York now.
You can't just like be in a relationship and just like up and move, you know?
Well, I mean, it's possible, but
Yeah. I don't know. That's not a discussion to fucking have on Digi Bros.
no.
That is my fucking personal life.
But yeah, I can do Devu and Ben can do our operations from anywhere. You know, we're all internet content creators. We're all transient nomads. And this town sucks. As what's his name saying? Liam Lynch. This town sucks.
Yes.
What's the fucking word he uses in that song? It's hilarious. I don't remember. Next time on Digi Bros.
I guess I get to be the guy in the movie who all of his bros are getting to be transient and free, and I have to be responsible and not be transient and free with them. But this is the life I have chosen.
Yep. Next time on Digi Bros. My bros.